What is a productivity tip I could share? I'd say one of the best productivity tips that I share with mortgage professionals is around time. So walking, one of my advisors through all their goals, let's say they have an income goal of, $200,000 a year, and they want to add 10 new business partnerships with, real estate agents or financial professionals, and they start listing out all their goals. Now, what's happening mentally is they believe they've got 365 days to get all this done. That's just kind of subconsciously how you're thinking about this. You have a whole year to get all this done. That's plenty of time. So we overestimate what we think we can get done in a year, and we write all these goals down. So what I do is I say, now, tell me how much time off you're going to take this year. And that usually takes some time to think through. Like, I don't know. Because for most loan officers, time off just means working remotely. And that saddens me. I've seen so many discussions on Facebook and other social media places, talks with friends of mine in the business. They don't really take time off per se. They don't truly unplug for an extended period of time most often. They're always connected with their phone, their laptop, what have you. So I say, how much completely unplugged time off are you going to take? And let's say it's just the weekends. That's 104 days off. Okay, so suddenly what happens is you don't have a full year to get this stuff done. All these goals you wrote down, you don't have 365 days. You have 261 days if I take 104 off of there. Now, what about vacation? What about spring break? Okay, you going to go anywhere with your family? What about Memorial Day? What about Labor Day? What about summer when the kids are out of school? You going to go anywhere? Oh, yeah, we're going to go to Mexico for a week, go to Palm Springs over spring break. You start adding it all up, and now they're getting dangerously close to having about 200 to 225 days this year to accomplish all that stuff that they'd written down. And that's usually when the paradigm shift happens, I guess that's what I'd call it. Holy cow, I don't have a lot of time to accomplish all these goals. I still want to accomplish them. I better get serious about how I manage my time. I need to limit or eliminate all my hey, you gotta minutes throughout the week or the day. I need to really commit to who I'm going to say no to and who I'm going to say yes to, what projects I'm going to say no to and what I will say yes to, how I spend my time. All that has to change, and you become very, very productive just in that simple exercise where you walk through and come to that reality that I don't have a whole year to do this. I actually have about 2/3 of a year at most to accomplish all these goals. If I want a life while I'm doing it, and I want my marriage to be intact and my kids to grow up remembering me as a father or a mother. So that's one of the best productivity tips that I like to convey to my advisors is because it also makes you run a business. You're not just chasing loans and trying to sell mortgages. You're got to figure out how to run a business and build something substantial and meaningful. And to me, that's important. That's where my purpose is these days, is helping mortgage advisors do that. And it starts by starting to think about your time differently and what you need to do with that time so you can also take time off. That's super important, and not enough of that in our industry.